Hopefully you're getting emails from Instructor Jordan. This will help you follow along with where we're at in the curriculum. Professor Kai Otera has made his online instructional videos free for at least the next couple of weeks. This guarantees that you are able to get the best instruction in the world with the very best details. This week's instructional video was the cross-collar choke. So we're going to review a little bit of that right now. You may be wondering, how am I going to review those without a training partner? But maybe you have a training partner at home. This should be somebody who your parents have approved and who has consented to do so. Make sure that your training partner knows how to tap. But what about me? I'm here in this gym. I don't have a training partner. And maybe you don't have someone your size. No worries. Get creative. The back of a chair, throw the gi on it. A hanger, throw the gi on it. You can find ways to put a gi on something because all you really need is to practice those motions with your hands and grip the lapel. Me, I'm in luck because I was able to bring along my favorite kid. This kid also needs a name, so if you have suggestions, send them my way. Okay, so what we're going to review is just how your hands grab the lapel and what that choking motion looks like. So when you put your first hand in the lapel, you put the 4 fingers in. I'm in mount, right? I can even practice being up on my toes, being active, okay? Making sure that I'm balanced. I take my 4 fingers and I'm gonna feed them in, but, oh no, the kid's gi is pretty tight. So I'm gonna open this lapel up before I feed it in. If I'm doing it right, all 4 fingers are gonna be in the very back of the kid's head, okay? My arm right here, or the back of my wrist, is gonna be flush against the kid's neck. Once that's good and in, I put my weight just off to the side, enough so that I don't get flipped over that direction. The reason I'm concerned about getting flipped over that direction is because I don't have anything to post there. Okay, so I'm in a precarious situation if I don't keep my weight heavy over here. My favorite about watching Professor Kaio's video is watching him move the partner's head. He is not subtle about it, right? He comes up and he just moves their head aside. The reason he's doing that is to make space for his thumb in the collar. So practice, even if you don't have a partner, you can just pretend to move that head aside, okay? Or in the case of the kid, I can move his head aside pretty easily and stick my thumb into the lapel, okay? I'm going to wing my arm around and now I have the cross-collar choke. There are 2 ways to finish this choke. We really only did one in kids class last week, okay, because it's a way that is the most controlled. If you watch Professor Kai Otera, he does have an alternate ending to this choke. Feel free to give that as a try as well, okay? But as I am tightening up on this choke, I am cutting like a scissors and I'm straightening out my wrists. We'll see what that looks like without the kid in the way in a second. I move my head forward toward the mat, okay, and I spread my legs out to choke with my hips and to keep my base. The kid is tapping already, so I know I have this choke tight. Okay, let's see really quickly, what does that look like without the kid there? Okay, 4 fingers in. Okay, you'll notice this curves just like the kid's neck. Next, move his head, stick my thumb in, okay, and my arm wings around. Here's the problem. You'll notice, like right now, my hands, if I'm grabbing like this, they're the shape of the kid's neck. So it's super important when you get to choking that you straighten your wrists out. I want this part, I want it to dig into his carotid artery and block off that blood to make a true choke. Okay, as long as I'm doing it like this, I'm just making the shape of his neck and it's not gonna finish very easily. Okay, so make sure that you're straightening your wrists. And then the other thing is, I don't want a big space like this because the kid's neck isn't this big. So I want to be like scissors. So watch my elbows. As I choke, my elbows move in like scissors. Okay? When you're practicing this choke, those are really good things to look for. Are my wrists straightening? Right? Or are they shaped like the neck? And are my elbows going in? Okay, so remember, straighten, it's like doing a curl, really. And close, like a scissors. Those are simple things that you can practice at home that will make your choke that much tighter. Okay, try this out. Send me an email. How'd it go? What did you notice? Watch Professor Kyle's video. Do you notice any details that I left out? You should. Get back to me and let me know how that goes. Oh,